Hi again. Okay, how's everybody doing? I hope you're all well. So find a comfortable seat, please. Maybe you're sitting on a block or a blanket, but find a comfortable seat and close your eyes. Start to come to your breath, and by that I mean start to just notice your breath. Notice the ins and the outs of your breath and just be. Allow yourself to sit for the next couple of minutes, really, focusing on the breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose, not manipulating the breath in any way, just breathing. So we're in very strange and uncertain times right now with this whole coronavirus situation that's going on. I hope nobody in your orbit has been affected. I really do. If they have been affected, I am so sorry, and I send healing love and thoughts to you and yours. We will all get through this together, and definitely doing yoga during this confinement, this period of uncertainty and scariness will certainly help. Will help you even just for a little while to kind of get out of your head and just do something physical for your body. So we're going to do a 30-minute basic yoga flow or beginner yoga flow today. I'll try to keep it at 30 minutes as best I can. And I hope that you find some peace and that these yoga videos that I'm doing are my gift to you to help you in any way that you need help during this time. I feel like it's a very small gesture on my part to do this, but I've gotten some feedback from some of you. I get some random texts every once in a while saying, I just did this class or I just did that class. Thank you. It really helped my back, or I was feeling stressed and now I feel a little bit better. And that is the whole point of me doing this. That is the whole point. So I want to thank you for watching and for letting me into your home to give you my gift of yoga during this time. So I'd like to read you a poem by Dana Falls. It's from this book, Go In and In. I frequently do readings in my yoga classes, usually at the end, but I'm going to do this one in the beginning. So continue to sit up tall, continue to breathe, and the name of this poem is called Healing. There is healing in the laying on of hands, in the letting go of fear, in asking for help, in silence, celebration, and prayer. There is healing in speaking the truth and in keeping still, in seeking sunlight and not shunning struggle. Laughter and the affirmation of wholeness hold their own healing. When the soul dances, when the day begins in delight, when love grows and cannot be contained, when life flows from moment to moment, healing happens in the space between thoughts and the breath before the first sung note. Healing is a birthright and a grace. When we dare to be open to the unknown, when we extend ourselves in caring, when we welcome in the vast expanse of life, healing comes from the heart and blossoms from the inside out. So let's think about healing ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually during the next 30 minutes or so of practice. I like to think of my breath as the healing force as it comes in through my nose and down into my body. It's sending me all sorts of love and kindness and contentment. And for me, that induces a feeling of peace, healing peace, loving kindness. Start to take slower and deeper breaths now. Exhale all through the nose, in and out. On your next exhale, we're going to break it down into two parts. We're going to inhale just up to the belly. Second inhale, up to the throat. Hold it for a count of 2. Exhale, visualize coming down to the chest, and then fully exhaling all the way out. If you're unsure, you can just watch me. Inhale Inhale further. Hold. Exhale. Exhale further. Going along those lines. Inhaling. A little more. Hold for 2. Exhale. Exhale fully. Hold for 2. One more. Inhale. Again. Hold for 2. Exhale. Exhale all of it. Hold for 2. Start to breathe normally now, please. Drop the chin to the chest. Move the head around in any way that feels good. And open up the eyes. Bring the chin back up. Some seated cat-cows. Inhale. Lift up. Exhale. Round the spine. Again. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Come onto hands and knees, please. Please feel free to pad your knees if it feels a little uncomfortable. Let's take some traditional cat-cows here, please. Inhale, curl the toes, dip the belly, gaze forward. Exhale, round the spine up towards the ceiling, tops of the feet into the mat. Really press the mat away. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, and exhale. Bring the tops of the feet together. Spread the knees as wide as the mat. Sink the seat back down onto the heels. Walk the arms and the chest forward. See how I have a nice long spine here? And then drop the head. Child's pose. If this bothers your knees in any way, you can come up a little bit. I'm having a knee problem, so I'm not going to drop my seat as far back as you, but my spine is still going to be strong and long and straight. Breathing here, keep reaching the fingertips forward. Feel that beautiful shoulder stretch. Hopefully you feel this in your low back a little bit. And then come back to hands and knees. Press yourself back to plank pose. Right leg comes back, left leg comes back. Check out my hips, right? This is too low, this is too high. You want to be a nice long line. Gaze forward, reach the heart forward. All right, press back to downward facing dog, please. Don't move the hands and feet. Come back to plank. Float a little forward. Drop the hips, keep the toes curled in and gaze up. Exhale, down dog. We're doing that again. Back to plank pose, please. Tip forward on the toes. Drop the hips. Lift up. It's important to come forward, otherwise you'll tweak your low back. One more. Come forward into plank. Come forward on the toes. Drop the hips. Lift the heart up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Jog out those feet. Find your comfortable down dog. Everybody come high up on the toes here. Drop the heels, both heels to the right. Feel this in the left side body. Come back to center, come up on the toes. Drop the heels to the left. And come high up on the toes. Reach the chest back. Drop the heels down wherever they go. It is okay if they do not touch the floor. If you're looking at the video, you will see my heels. Do not touch the floor because I'm focused on my back. Gaze forward, bend the knees, walk up to the front of the mat, please. Fold over. Forward fold. And then scoop the arms around, rise up, palms touch overhead. Exhale, hands back to heart center. I'm going to take off my little sweatshirt as I'm starting to get warm, and then now we're going to come into our flow. I hope you're all feeling good. Feel free to use a block. If we come down for a twist, feel free to use a block. Use a block during triangle. Whenever you feel like you need it, use it. Inhale. And exhale, fold over. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, plant the hands, right leg shoots back, rise up into a high lunge, please. Head is over hips. Arms reach up, reach that back heel towards the back of the room. Exhale, the hands down, right hand stays down, left peels open for a twist. Exhale, the left hand down, pop to the front of the mat, fold over. Inhale, scoop the arms up, rise up. And exhale, hands back around. We're going to do the other side now. Inhale. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, plant the hands. This time, left leg comes back. Set yourself up. Make sure you're on railroad tracks, not a tightrope. Rise up. Arms reach up. Keep working to straighten that back leg. Alana, high lunge. Exhale, the hands down. Left hand stays down, right peel's open for a twist. Keep those hips low. Back foot is straight. Exhale, the hand down, please. Come to the front of the mat. Fold over. Inhale, scoop the arms around and up. And exhale, back to heart center. Okay, we're going to do that again. We're going to add on a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, gaze forward. Okay, exhale, plant the hands, step that foot back, come back to a high lunge, please. Inhale the arms up. Feel your lunge. I feel a lot in this back leg, excuse me. Okay, exhale the hands down, drop onto the back knee and rise up into a low lunge. Sink those hips forward. Beautiful, palms can touch. Bring the hands to heart center. We're taking a twist, so bring that elbow on the outside of that leg, that knee, and twist. If you want to come off that back knee, go ahead. You don't have to. Drop the back knee if it's lifted. Come out of the twist, back to this low lunge. And then exhale the hands down. Sink the hips back, come into this half split. Fold over that straight leg. And then come forward again. Sink forward, curl the back toes in, lift the knee, come back to the front of the mat. Fold over. Inhale, scoop the arms up. Palms touch. Exhale the arms back around. Let's go to the other side now. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, plant the hands. Step that left foot back this time. Get steady in the feet. Rise up. Find your high lunge. Arms reach up. There we go. Feeling good. Exhale the hands down. Drop that back knee. Sink those hips forward and then rise up into this low lunge or crescent lunge. Anjaneyasana. Bring the hands at heart center. Take the twist. Good. You're working to rotate the heart towards the thumbs, thumbs towards the heart. You can lift the back leg, find a drishti, find a focus point. As soon as you lift that knee, it becomes a balance. Good. Drop the knee, unwind the twist, hands down, sink the hips back, flex that front foot, fold over for half split Ardha Hanumanasana. Come forward, sink the hips forward, curl the back toes, lift that knee, pop up to the front, fold over. Inhale, scoop the arms around and up. Exhale, hands back to heart center. All right, we're going to come into chair pose, so make sure everything is together. Sometimes in various classes, I see people doing chair with their legs apart. that's not right. It's out of alignment. It's not alignmently correct. Is that a word? So bring everything together. The bottom half of your body is together. Sink your seat down. Heels was where the weight is. Toes can lift, but then plop them back down. Lift the heart up. This is chair. Exhale, fold forward. Couple of breaths here. Feel backs of the legs opening. Okay, sink your seat down again. Weight is in the heels. So try to stay low. It's hard, I know that. Squeeze the knees together, thighs together. Rise up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Lift the arms. Exhale, stand. Arms around, back to heart center. We're going to do that one more time. So we will have gotten 4 chairs in. Sink your seat, graze the mat with your fingertips, squeeze the thighs together. Chair pose. Next, exhale. Straighten the legs, fold over, stay here. Feels so good. All right, come back up here. Sink your seat, root to rise. Root those feet down, root that sit bone, those sit bones down. Lift the arms up. Lift the chest up. And then exhale, back to standing. Very good. Inhale, arms around and up. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, plant the hands. We're stepping that right foot back. We're coming into warrior 2. So you're going to spin that entire right foot down. Cartwheel the arms up in your Virabhadrasana 2. So that front leg is nice and bent. Back foot is parallel to the back of the mat, but the toe is pointed very slightly forward. Take a reverse warrior, please. Keep the bend in that front leg. Really nice. Come back through warrior 2, right into side angle. I like this side angle. I get a nice stretch here, down here. Some people might prefer to bring the hand down, and that's fine too. Go where you want to go. Rise up. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Palms reach up. Keep the legs straight, arms reach out. We're going to come into triangle, but we're going to do that whole little sequence 3 times. So don't move the legs. I know this is a very wide triangle pose. Reach forward. We're not going to stay very long. Okay, engage the core. Rise up. Bend the knee. That's 1. Okay, we'll do that sequence again. Reverse. Back to warrior 2. Side angle. Warrior 2. Straighten the front leg. Arms reach up. Keep that leg straight. Arms reach forward and back. Triangle pose. Rise up. Bend the leg. Last time. Reverse. And warrior 2. Side angle pose, please. Keep that chest open. Belly in. Back up to warrior 2. Straighten that front leg. Palms reach up. Exhale the hands down. This time we're going to bring the hands to the waist and adjust our feet for the appropriate distance. Trikonasana. Come forward, down, and peel open. See my hands here? It's a nice long line from the wrist, top wrist to bottom wrist. That is what you want. Maybe you want to take that bottom hand and bring it to your heart. Rise up. Nice and strong here. Really nice. Hands to the waist and just step up to the front. Back to Tadasana. Inhale, arms around and up. Exhale, fold, please. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, plant the hands. Left leg comes back. Okay, warrior 2. So you're spinning that whole back foot down. Rising up here, nice bend in that front knee. Arms reach forward and back. Make sure that this front knee is not coming in front of the ankle. So this is fine, right? This is fine. This is no fine. No fine. Not good. Okay, reverse your warrior, please. Back hand slides down the back leg. Feel that stretch on that side body. It feels so good. And then warrior two, come right into your side angle, whatever your variation is for today. Okay, back to warrior two. Straighten that front leg, palms reach up. Exhale, hands come forward. Remember, triangle pose. Don't move the legs. It's wide, I know. Rise back up. Bend the leg. Reverse. 2 more times of the sequence. Back to warrior two. Side angle. Back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg, arms reach up. Exhale, hands come out and come back to your triangle. It's a wide triangle. Rise up. Last time. Bend that front knee, warrior two. Reverse. Keep the bend in that front leg. Back to warrior two. Find your side angle, whatever your variation is today. And then come back up to warrior two. Straighten that front leg, palms reach up. This time you're going to exhale the hands back to the waist. Step up with that back foot. You're closing the distance between the front and the back heel. It's too wide if you come right into it from warrior two. Hip comes forward. Hip draws back. Reach forward. Trikonasana. Open up the chest. Open that shoulder. Maybe you want to bring that bottom hand to your heart. You do not have to. And then engage the core. Rise up. Hands to the waist and just come back to the front of mat. Okay. Let's move through vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. Fold over. Inhale. Gaze forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank pose, please. We're gonna move through our vinyasa. You can drop down to your knees, or you can come down in one long line. You're inhaling to upward facing dog, and exhaling. Down dog, it feels so good. Let's do that again. Float into plank. Move through your version of vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. Take a child's pose if that's what your body's calling out for. Yoga is about honoring where you are at the time you're there. So sometimes we are more energized than the teacher's calling out for, and we go a little extra. We do more vinyasas or whatever. We go a little deeper. Sometimes we want to pull back. Whatever works. All right, drop onto hands and knees, please. And come to sit. Actually, come to sit. We only have about 10 minutes left, so let's do some floor work. Straighten those legs. Okay, can you guys all see me? My eyes don't work so well anymore. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, fold over. I'm going to turn to the side here. Okay, so you'll see my spine. It's nice and long as I'm folding forward, right? I'm not folding forward with a rounded spine. So reach forward with that heart and then fold forward. So layer the belly over the thighs. Drop the head once you found your spot. Once it becomes clear, you're not folding anymore. Like your body is done. And release that. Hug the right knee in, please. Drop it to the side. Janu Shirshasana. Make your adjustment. So you're sitting on an angle. Good. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist to that straight leg. Fold over. Make sure you're grabbing the same area of your leg with both hands. So in other words, you don't want your left hand on your foot and your right hand on your knee, because notice the shoulders are not in line, right? You want everything in line. Release that. Take a twist over this bent leg. And then come back. Straighten both legs. We're going to bend up the left one this time and drop it to the side. Make your adjustments. You're sitting on an angle. Inhale. Exhale. Turn towards a straight leg. fold over. Make any adjustments you need to, depending on whether you have any knee problems. Sometimes you might want to put a block or a blanket under the bent leg. Do whatever you need to do. Don't push yourself to injury. You want to feel sensation. Sometimes you want to feel great sensation. But you don't want to feel pain of any kind in any capacity. And release that. Take your twist over that bent leg. Sitting up nice and tall. Feel the twist from the rib cage. Really nice. Come back to center. Okay, so let's bend that right leg up. Cross the ankle over. I'll come face you. Cross the ankle over the knee. We're going to take a twist. Options include keeping this left leg straight. You're going to get the exact same twist. Or you can bend it. Okay, I like to bend it, but it doesn't really matter. Whatever feels good for you. So you're going to bring your right hand behind you. Left arm's going to reach up across that knee and twist. Feel free to hug that knee in as well. Whatever twist, whatever variation gets you to the level of twist that you want. Breathing into this twist. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, go a little deeper or soften into it. So we're going to release that. Even if the leg is straight, doesn't matter. Forearms are coming down onto the opposite side. That hip is lifting and drop the head. This little counter stretch. This is one of my favorites. I love this so much. And then come, sit back up, switch sides. So now left knee is bent. Cross it over that right knee or right leg. You can stay like this, or you can bend the right leg, okay? Either one, either one. Left hand comes behind you. Inhale the right arm up. Really turn and get that elbow on the other side. Okay, you can also hug the knee in. Really depends on what's going on with your body, how open you are. This is actually bothering my knee a little bit, so I'm not going to twist like that. I'm going to sit in this position. Okay, you have to honor your body or you end up doing more harm than good. Listening to your body is sending you messages all the time. Okay, release that. Forearms down on the opposite side. Drop the head. And then sit up. Really nice work, guys. All right, we're coming to our closing postures here. Lie down on your back. Let's lift the legs up to the ceiling. Okay? Making an L here. Grab a strap if you have it. Hopefully you do. If not, you can hold on to your pants, or if you can reach your foot, you can grab the toes. Okay, I'll use the strap just to show you. You're going to put the strap around the right foot. Left leg is down. Hug that, pull that leg in. Bring both straps, sides of the strap into the right arm. Drop the leg out to the right. Kick that heel out and drop it just to the point where that left hip comes up. So if you can see me, my left hip is rolling. That's no good. Keep it down. And then bring the leg back up. Now listen to my words, okay? You're going to keep the foot in the strap. The big toe turns to the left, heel to the right. Bring the strap into the left hand and drop that leg over maybe 6 inches, 4 to 6 inches. You'll feel it down the back of that calf and down the thigh a little bit. That's your IT band. Stay with me. It's not the best feeling, but it's still good for you. And then slowly drop that leg all the way over to the left. Keep that right shoulder connected to the mat. And come back up to center. Well done. Switch sides. Drop the right leg straight. Keep that foot active and flexed. Okay, strap is in the left hand. Right hand comes out to the side. Drop the leg over to the left just until that right hip is lifting. You can even keep your hand on that hip. Right hand on the hip. You're not going to be able to press yourself down. Like sometimes in class I come around, I give you an adjustment, I press on your hip. You're not gonna be able to do that, but it will make you aware of what your hip is doing. Mindfulness. Mindfulness. All right, come back up to center, please. Turn the big toe to the right, heel to the left. Drop that leg over 4 to 6 inches. There it is. I hope you guys are feeling that. If it doesn't feel great, you've found it. You've definitely found it. And then drop that leg over to the right, just until that left hip lifts, left shoulder, sorry. And then come back to center. Release the strap, move it over to the side. Hug both knees in. Drop both knees to the right. Quick little twist here before Shavasana. And come back to center. Over to the other side. Back to center. Hug the knees in, please. Do some circles with the knees in one direction, keeping them together. And then go in the other direction. So a little massage for your lower back. Last thing we're going to do is happy baby. Squeeze those knees into the armpits. You can drop the left leg down, squeeze that right leg in. And then switch sides. Back to happy baby. Hug the knees in and then drop the legs onto the mat in a straight line. Inhale the arms overhead, reach for the back of the room, point the toes, reach for the front of the room, and then on your exhale, drop everything down, soften the body. We're going to come into a Shavasana for about a minute or so. Really start to just focus on the breath. Inhale and exhale through the nose, and imagine the breath coming in as sort of a glowing white light. Beautiful white light that just brings you comfort and joy, feelings of contentment, peace, zen, kindness, love, all the goodness words wrapped up into one glowing ball of warm, healing light. Imagine that coming in through the nose, down the throat, into the lungs, and then spreading out amongst your entire body, permeating every cell. Maybe you can even feel the warmth inside of you. Maybe you can feel a little bit of a lightness attached to it. Visualize it sort of fluttering around, maybe like a little butterfly, just sort of fluttering through the body in a million little pieces of just this beautiful white glowy light, all the way to the fingertips and the toes, ankles, the legs, the knees. Settling for a moment in the abdomen, in our core of our being. This is where our gut lies, our stomach, our intestines. Really, when we talk about the gut, as far as food is concerned, it's really the intestines. I believe the large intestines. Might be the small intestines. It's definitely the intestines. Okay, that's where most of our immune cells are. That's why we got to feed it good stuff. Visualize the white light just glowing around, sending you, bringing with it all sorts of healing, goodness and love and kindness. Stay with that visualization for the next 30 seconds or so. Take a big inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Do it again. Exhale through the mouth. Wiggle the fingers and the toes and bring both knees into the chest, please. Roll onto your right side. Turn the head so the forehead is down on the mat. And then take your left hand, bring it into the mat or the floor. Press yourself up, trying to keep your eyes closed. Come back to a comfortable seated position where we started our practice about a half hour ago. Sit up nice and tall, please. Bring your hands to heart center and bow your chin in a moment of gratitude for yourself for coming to your mat today. I know how hard it can be, certainly at home. I personally find it harder to practice at home. Doing these videos has really helped me keep up with my yoga practice at home. I'm the kind of person that would really just like to be in a class, practicing as a group in unison and community. That's my thing. I love it so much. So I understand how hard it can be to do this in your own house. So take a moment for yourself to thank yourself for taking this time for yourself. It's going to make you a better mother, a better sister, daughter, friend. And I hope that you continue to stay healthy, and I hope that you continue to stay happy and positive throughout this whole experience. Please feel free to text me if you have any thoughts, if you'd like to see a certain something in one of these videos, particular poses, particular class that you're interested in. I will do my best to try to get that for you. I miss you all so much. Please keep practicing, whether it's my videos or someone else's. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste. Thank you all so much.